what the rings are?
I don't. Maybe.
My bag.
She's fine. She, she's still crying. Huh? She's still crying. Yeah. Slapping that over. Karen, it's in their coppers and one now. Somebody don't do she's puppy eyes for the photographs. Should we? Oh,
So sweet fish, any photos of the wedding? This your style?
you can go.
Say what? Oh wow. That's great. You were so proud. Amazing.
You were going to sing and I just go. Sorry. Can we start again?
No, I found one. See her. Oh yeah. Exactly. That's lovely.
With names on them.
I think you definitely picked the better one.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
No, it's just one on the outside.
Oh,
okay.
because anyone who
You're not allowed to hear no voices, so you can say. Yeah. How are you? How was your wedding? How was your wedding? Oh, congrats. He said he's given his telephone number. If anyone wants to come on earlier, each 1 to 2 Before the people arrive.
Or you could come like.
Here? We said we'll stand though when they come in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can never sing sitting down.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah, I
we
know I
could-
can't.
Yeah,
We're
big
coming
kinda
sing
like-
sitting down. That's why you want to sing to the old phone. Yeah, come on, get it on, Grace. And you'll be like the crowd will absorb sound otherwise. You could stand up in the chairs even.
Better women.
I bet you at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning, there'll be no problem standing on the chairs.
I just might have to change.
Take water here.
Oh, thanks. I actually got some myself there, so yeah. I'll see you.
Yeah, you're on the back. Oh, it's supposed to be the truck. Yeah? I'll probably be in there again.
So we're going to
Okay. Yeah, no, for each time you sing?
yeah, she was singing right. We definitely sang it first one anyway.
Cool. And you know what? I might get a stand so instead of using this. I'll get a stand and I'll have it up here. Perfect. No bother, thank you.
No. I don't think God and anytime we see it, we might have 3 pints and gone. That's when they tell you love you and all that things. So, you know, sometimes they kiss you, and it does something. Especially coming from the night.
Oh, God. Finton, you're lighting your candle as well.
I'm like a candle as well.
Yeah.
Is that a costume?
You're lighting candle number 6. Candle number 6. In memory of. For your, yeah.
Gone in.
This is kind of after the personal story.
You call this one, Jim?
Yeah, I got it. How are you?
I am. Yeah, I'm just putting my. Are you just going to stand up in your spot and sing?
Okay,
Come up the top and do it, right? Come on.
Je ne sais pas, like.
Well, I'll catch you wherever you are, but I'm going to have.
Oh, you want to video me?
I'll be videoing you, but I'm going to video you with my main camera. I'll be mobile,
Okay.
but I need a mic as well. I can actually hear you. I need to have a microphone there. So is it just the two of yourselves standing? Can I get you to stand so I can see what height you are? Perfect. And do you reckon you'll stand each time you sing? Tom? Yeah. And you're going to stand for that as well? Cool. That is perfect. I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to put a rolling now. If that's okay with you. I'll only be using the good bits. I'll only be using the but everybody needs to be aware when they're being filmed.
I might just stand there as well.
If you want. If you want. Or wherever you go, I'll let you. I just didn't be able to hear it. That's my
You want to decide it?
Whoever ends up sitting here, you just warn them that that's there, and it's just kind of just so well, not even that, but like they shouldn't hit their head or anything, and hopefully they won't share it.
Yeah, they're all singing here.
Thank you.
Where do you want your mother?
I think there. That's the most prominent one, yeah. Yeah, of course. That's why I never said it.
Oh, it goes on your wrist. This side. This side. Yeah, you're on this side.
I'll sing a song. Thank you.
You got them two. You got the two.
Actually,
Yeah, no, I did.
Status quo, nothing.
Hello.
I know, I always think that. Yeah. We're all right, good, thank you.
Test. 1, 2.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
That's easy, isn't it? How long are you down for? Are you? So we don't really no idea what day it is or it doesn't feel like a Monday, does it? It's going to take a while to get back into it. How's that?
Good afternoon, everybody. Before Karen arrives, assuming she'll arrive, Sean.
God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. About the years I spent just passing through. I'd like to have the time I lost, give it back to you. But you just smile and take my hand. You've been there, you understand. It's all part of a grander plan that is coming true. Every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you.
Poor Sean. Poor Sean.
You're not getting away with that, honey.
Oh, it's true. There's the broken road that led me straight to you. There's the broken road that led me straight to you.
Thank you. You can all take your seats. It's a great start anyway to have the celebrant crying. I think it's going to be one big crying party. Family and friends. On behalf of Karen and Sean, Shane and Nicola, I would like to welcome you all here today to the beautiful Cormac-Sherry Hotel on this such a very, very special occasion. I would especially like to welcome Sarah, Sean's mother, and all your family and friends who have helped you to get to this day. And I would like to thank you for making it such a memorable and such a special occasion, as they will be joined as husband and wife. Today we are celebrating marriage, of course, but Sean and Karen have asked that you, all their family and friends, take part in a special ring warming ceremony. Around the world, wedding rings are the strongest and the most visible sign of the bond that these two people are about to make. A commitment to life, to each other, and these rings are a visible sign of their commitment to each other. So as today's ceremony proceeds, we will pass the rings around the room. They will be passed to each of you. And we ask that you briefly just hold the rings, make a wish, or say a silent prayer for Karen and Sean and their future together. So that, and do not open the box now, please. Take my word for it, the rings are in the box. And anybody who opens them, there'll be an alarm will go off. But when the rings will come back up here for the exchange of the rings, they will contain something that is far more precious than the metal. They will contain something that is priceless. All your good wishes and your prayers for their future together. So, Shane, can we have the rings? Oh, they're gone already. Okay. God, geez, only. They're very organised. A bit like their mother. They don't waste any time here, lads. sorry, no, you'll have to sit it out for a while, Shane. So, now we get on to the fun part, Sean. I can see Sean is starting to shiver a little bit here. This is where I do a little personal piece on our lovely bride and groom. Sean's very nervous. So how did we all get here? And where and how did this very special love story start? Well, who can imagine? It was 10 years ago. Sean was a very relaxed, happy, might I add, confirmed bachelor, living in London with his mum Sarah, happy out with life, relaxing every evening on the couch after a second helping of Sarah's great cooking, and facing his biggest challenge ever, most evenings, whether he'd go boxing, or maybe to a football match, or maybe he'd just have another snooze on the couch. And life was great. Really great now. But after a pre-planned boxing event got cancelled in Dublin, a few of the lads decided that they would make a trip to West Cork instead. Little did he know that unknowingly his buddy Mick was leading the lamb to slaughter. As that was also the first night post-transplant that our darling Karen had been convinced to go out for a bit of socialising. Now, Karen's lifestyle was somewhat different to Sean's. Kind of more roller coaster than relaxed, and had actually been preceded with a few, we'd say, frenzied years of sheer grit and determination, which had Karen, Shane and Nicola clinging to the safety bar of that roller coaster for their dear life. And actually things were just settling down nicely. They had a new home. Karen had a great job that she loved. They were surrounded by a family that loved them dearly. Things were just calming down. Until that night, and the bloody baby Guinnesses decided, enough of this now, Karen. We'll ask that cute guy in the corner out for a dance. Actually, I think she just yanked Sean out onto the dance floor. There was no polite refusal option. It wasn't a choice. It was just get out there. And from that moment on, both of their lives changed forever. They went out again the next night, but then they kind of decided that the loud nights in the pub were to neither of their taste. So they went for a nice cliff walk in the Warren. And that was where they really decided that maybe, just maybe, things were meant to be. And maybe they were meant for each other. Of course, it didn't all go smoothly. Never does. And it won't. Sean returned to London. Karen returned to life here with work, Shane and Nicola. And they both made the sacrifices that allowed them to constantly make the trip across the pond, as they say. And the commitment and the bond got stronger every day. Until finally, Sean made the big decision to move over permanently, to be with Karen, and to embrace their lives with Nicola and Shane, and encourage and support them to grow into the two amazing individuals that they both are. Nicola paid me for that, by the way. Eventually, amidst all the craziness, on a return to the scene of the crime on the cliff walk at the Warren, where Karen, getting worried when they stopped midway, not sure of Sean's intentions, she was very relieved when Sean popped the question and suggested that maybe they should tie the knot. Karen, knowing that the stars had finally aligned and that maybe it was time to embark on their bravest roller coaster ride of all, marriage. I asked them both, we had great fun by the way planning this, and I asked them both what they love about each other. Karen said that they are complete opposite personalities and that Sean is the calming strength that she needs, we know that, to keep her grounded. She said nothing phases Sean and nothing excites him, except, well now, there was a mention of shaving foam. I think that had something to do with the stag party. No, you can all get your own story from that. I asked Sean what he loves about Karen. He said, and anybody who knows Sean will know this is what he said. He said, I love Karen. I love Karen being Karen. And that's what we all love about Karen, being Karen. I asked them what getting married means to them both. And they said, and they agreed, this time anyway. They agreed stability, an eternal bond, a commitment for life, to the life they already share with each other, and with Shane and Nicola, and of course with a house full of dogs. And I tell you now, I just loved the time I spent with them all, planning the ceremony. The effort they put into it, as you can see. The support and encouragement from Shane and Nicola. And I have no doubt that they will share a lifetime of love and laughter and the occasional roller coaster ride. So now I will invite you, please, to the table, and I will invite Sarah and Nicola to join us and stand beside you as we light the unity candle. The two. So we all know here that mothers give light by bringing you into the world, just as Sarah gave light to Sean, and Karen gave light to Nicola. So it is only fitting that they continue to give you light and to support you on your journey as husband and wife. So if you take this one, Sarah, and light it and hand it to Sean, and you take this, Nicola, and light it and hand it to Karen, and then uh-oh. Babe. That's okay. We can do that. Karen and Sean, in the lighting of the unity candle, you are symbolizing your lives as individuals and as a couple. The outer candles represent your lives up to this moment. They are distinct lights, each bright and shining on their own. So please light your candle on the outside and let it be a symbol of the light shining inside of you, remembering how special you are. And now I'll ask you to go back to your seat. And as we start the ceremony, Karen and Sean would like to draw your attention to all these candles lighting on the tables. This is a very, very important part of today's celebration. And both Karen and Sean have put really a lot of thought into this remembrance ceremony, as they really wanted to express their love and their gratitude to all of those who cannot be with us today. These candles remind us that though these people we love cannot be here for whatever reason, they are here and they are always with us in our hearts and in our minds. And so with love and gratitude, we would like to invite some special people in our lives to light these candles in memory of all our loved ones. So Lisa, will light a candle in memory of their father, Liam, who we know would be, we know he would be so happy to see his darling Karen find happiness on this special day. What better way could we mark Liam's anniversary? Roisin will light a candle today in memory of their mother, Kit, who is so dearly missed. But we know Kit is smiling down beautifully, as she always did, on her beloved khaki. Stop shaking now, Roisin, come on. Yeah. Charlene will light a candle in memory of Sean's father, Dermot, who would be so proud if he was here today. We have a lot of candles. We can't blame anybody for getting confused today. Sarah will light a candle for her mother, Sean's grandmother, May. Thank you. John will light a candle for his mother, Mary, who has recently passed. Finton will light a candle in memory of Karen's brothers, Aidan and Joseph, whose spirits continue to shine brightly amongst us. And lastly, but most poignantly, deep breaths, we would like to invite Kate and Declan to light a candle in memory of their wonderful son, Jonathan, who was Karen's donor. We express gratitude for their selfless gift to Karen, for which we are all truly grateful. In this moment, we reflect on the love and the memories that we hold dear, and we honor those who have shaped our lives. May they all rest in peace. And we remember that people never die while they are on the lips of the living. Thank you all. I think we have one spare candle left, not lighting, because we were just afraid we'd come up with somebody else for a candle. So we're going to light a candle. You light it. It's just in memory of all our loved ones who have passed away. It's for everybody here who is remembering a loved one. I will now ask Marie and Leanne to join us for readings, please.
They say that sometimes love starts with a spark, and that might be true, but if I were to wish you a love, I wouldn't wish fire for you. You see, fire is powerful. It burns bright and then it's gone. It's beautiful and warm, but it doesn't last long. So instead of wishing you a love that burns, I wish you a love like a river, twists and turns. It changes and it flows, and it's powerful and free, but it consistently finds its way back to the sea. And so like the water, I hope your love is ever growing, ever changing. I hope your love is powerful and free, and may you always find each other like a river finds the sea.
What I learned about love, I learned from my dog. I didn't write this. Never pass up on the opportunity to go for a joyride. When loved ones come home, always run to greet them. Run, romp, and play daily. Be loyal. Never pretend to be something you're not. If what you want lies buried, dig until you find it. When someone's having a bad day, be silent, sit close by, and nuzzle them gently. Thrive on affection and enjoy back rubs and pats on your neck. When you leave your yard, make it an adventure. Avoid biting when a simple growl will do. No matter how often you're scolded, don't pout, run right back and make friends. On cold nights, curl up together in front of a crackling fire. When you're excited, speak up. When you're happy, dance around and wag your entire body. Delight in the simple joy of a long walk. Leave room in your schedule for a good nap. Always give one another a friendly greeting. If it's not wet and sloppy, it's not a real kiss. And most importantly, love each other unconditionally. So what is marriage? A joyful marriage is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you. It is ending each day in harmony. It is at no time taking the other for granted. And let your courtship continue. Throughout all the years, it will be a great journey of surprises, joys, and miracles. And above all, remember that your love for each other will prevail. No ceremony can create your marriage. What this ceremony can do is to witness and affirm the choices you have made to begin a new life today as husband and wife. The joy you share will sustain you through times of sorrow, and you will always know the security of having a partner who supports you and believes in you without condition. The love you share will inspire you. But to make this marriage work, it will take more than love. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you only want the best for each other. And it will take courage to honour your differences and to make the important things matter. Let go of the rest. It will take faith to go forward together, not knowing what the future holds for you. Be who you are and say what you feel. Because those who mind, they don't matter. And those who matter, they don't mind. So now I will invite you both to stand up here, please. And I will invite Chris, Shane and Nicola to stand beside you. Karen and Sean, you have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance, we won't mention that, to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. You have begun conversations with when we're married and, you know, this will be and that will be, and the symbolic vows that you are about to make are your way of saying to one another, you know, all those things that we've promised each other and hoped for and dreamed? Well, we meant it. Every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time, because shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same again. Because after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, and this is my wife. Do you, Sean, hereby state that you have read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage, and do you solemnly declare that you believe there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or other lawful hindrance to your proposed marriage with Karen?
I do.
Let's make sure you all heard that. Do you, Karen, hereby state that you have read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage? And do you solemnly declare that you believe there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or other lawful hindrance to your proposed marriage with Sean? I do. It is now that I, Maeve Williams, in accordance with the rights of the Spiritual Union of Ireland, do solemnise this, your marriage, according to the laws of this country. Before you, Karen and Sean, are joined together in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am bound, as you know, to remind you publicly of the solemn, the serious, and the binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, as most of us understand it, is the voluntary and full commitment of two people to each other. It is made in the deepest sense, to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention that it will last a lifetime. Sean, do you take Karen in marriage to be your wedded wife, to share your life as your friend, your lover, your companion, to grow together in spirit and in truth and forsaking all others?
I do.
And do you, Karen, take Sean in marriage to be your wedded husband, to share your life as your friend, your lover, and your companion, to grow together in spirit and in truth, and forsaking all others?
I do.
Wedding bands, being the perfect circle, have no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Love is like that. It has to be worked. It's the process of making something beautiful where there once was nothing at all. And they are now ready to give these symbols of love. These rings, okay, now warmed by those you love, will forever show the world that you were encircled by the love and the blessings of family and friends, and that the two of you are of one heart. So I'll take these, and you can go back to your seat, and you can go back to your seat.
I know, I'll get there. She wrote it. I'm very slow. She wrote it big.
You want my glasses? No, because they'll be fogged up.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much. There's too much gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of you, Karen, I laugh, I smile. I look forward with great joy to spending the rest of my life with you, caring for you, nurturing you, being there for you in all life. As for us, and I vow to be true, faithful, as long as we both shall live.
God has given me a second chance at happiness and life. Today, because of you, Sean, I dare to dream again and hope for a long future together. I promise to love you eternally and endlessly, and love you more each day. Now we stand together, may our days be long, and may they be seasoned with love, understanding, and respect. I will be true and faithful to you as long as we both shall live.
Before I pronounce you married partners, I have just one more thing that I want you to do. Your wedding day, it flies by. It's a day filled with emotion, friends, rings, dances. So I just want you to take a few seconds to look into each other's eyes. Think about the happiness that you are feeling right now, in this place, in this moment.
Go on, you can do it.
Come on, Phil. Let that feeling register in your heart. No, not yet. Excuse me. I never said you could do that. Not in front of the children, please. Karen and Sean have declared before us that they will live together in marriage. They have made special promises to each other. They have symbolized it by joining hands, exchanging rings, and taking vows. So therefore, on your behalf and on behalf of the community, and in the sight
of the Spirit and of God, I now declare them to be husband and wife. So now I would like to, we'll do the second unity candle. So please take your tapers together, yeah. This symbolizes your lives from this moment on. While you will remain unique persons, each with your own gifts, from this time forward your thoughts shall be for each other. Let the light shine brightly and eternally, and let it symbolize the joy and the happiness that you will share together in the future. We know that it is the prayer of your beloved, as it is the prayer of each of us here today, that you will continuously light candles of love, and that there will always be light and joy, peace and harmony in your hearts and in your home. So you can take a seat.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling stories and singing songs, makes me think about where I came from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. California calling on me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it make me more sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I have moved and I kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I have kissed the girls and I've left them crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I have traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere in the wind. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it make me more sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
Thank you, Finton. That was beautiful. I'd now like to ask Katie, Daniel, Alicia, and David to join us for some reflections.
May the love of Karen and Sean grow deeper each day. May they never forget to hold hands, to find joy in each other and always be friends first. May they always be a source of inspiration to those around them.
We thank all of Sean and Karen's friends who have helped them to become husband and wife. We waited a long time and thought it was never going to happen. But here we are today, witnessing what real love and commitment is capable of.
Hi. We offer eternal gratitude to Jonathan Hines and his family, and to all the organ donors and their families. Their selfless acts have given hope and second chances at life, not just to Karen, but to so many lives. May we always remember the sacrifices they have made, and today and every day, Karen honours Jonathan's memory by living her life to the fullest, embracing his gift of life, which he bestowed upon her.
We're grateful for family and friends here with us today, bringing warmth, laughter, and love. We celebrate the connections we all share, the kindness we give and receive, and the memories we create together. May this gathering remind us to notice the beauty in everyday life, to treasure the people we care about, and to be thankful for life's simple joys. Here's to being together, staying healthy, and enjoying the good in life.
Thank you. And now I would like to invite Karen and Sean and Nicola and Chris, the witnesses, to please sign the dotted line. Oh, is it? Yeah, oh, yeah. No, but you can stand anyway. We don't want you to feel left out. Shane, you can come to this side now. Just to make it easier. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're number 1 or part 2? Yeah. So. Sorry, I'm shaking hands. Party 1. Party 1. Perfect, Shane, yeah. Or we'll make you go. We'll make you go home and do 100 lines. I better sign it myself. That's it, done and dusted. You can go take your seats. So, just before we finish, we're nearly finished, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Karen and Sean for allowing me to be their celebrant. It was, and I really mean this, a huge honour. I want to pass on my gratitude to everyone who helped out during today's ceremony, our readers, our musicians, Grace and Chloe and Finton. They were fabulous. And I want to thank the staff here at Cormac, Canis and all the team. Fabulous venue and a fabulous job done as usual. Catherine and Greg, of course, for capturing all the very special moments. And I want to wish you a long and healthy life together. So I would now like to invite everyone to stand for our closing prayer. God our Father, we humbly pray for Karen and Sean, today united in marriage. May your blessings come upon them. May they find happiness in their love for each other. May they praise you in their days of happiness, turn to you in times of sorrow, and may they know the joy of your presence in their need. May old age come to them in the company of their friends. Sean and Karen, may your home be a place of happiness for all who enter it, a place where the old and the young are renewed in each other's company, a place for growing, a place for sharing, but above all, a place of love. And may your love for one another be constantly enriching the beauty and bounty to those around you. and may your days be good and long on this earth. God has touched you both in many ways, and may his blessings now rest upon you and fill your coming days. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Timmons.
Don't worry, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry, cause
Can't take my eyes off you.
rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Dreaming birds,
We have to sing it.
sweet songs, of melodies pure and true.
Where is it?
This is my message to you. Baby, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Watch me. Baby, don't worry
Wait a second.
about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Is she out there? Yeah.
1, 2. Off of you, like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. As long as love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray, oh, pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true.
Is that any Williams?
Yeah.
Good shows, good shows.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, that's fantastic.
Emotional?
Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah.
We love it. We love it. But I was just hold back.
Yeah, he done Eurovision, yeah. It was a bit of a failure. He picked the wrong song. He was on Elvis' name, wasn't he? Yeah.